Well, today, Rhode Island voters are looking at three mayoral candidates. As we told you in Eyewitness News at 5, one major race is in the city of Providence, where residents are picking sides in the race for the city's next mayor. Residents in Warwick and Cumberland are also in a mayoral primary. WPRI.com reporter Ted Nisi is here tracking all the big races. You kind of need a scorecard here for the city of Providence.
Yeah, the Providence mayor's race, we've seen a lot of changes. Let's go right to the list of where it stands today and who's running. So this is today's mayoral primary, people voting right now in Providence for the Democratic nominee for mayor, and that's former Housing Court Judge Jorge Elorza, a law professor, City Council President Michael Solomon, and activist Chris Young. Now, this is just the first round of voting because the winner of today's Democratic primary will go on in November to face Republican Daniel Harrop and Buddy Cianci, Vincent Cianci, who's running as an independent. Harrop faces pretty long odds in heavily Democratic Providence, but obviously Cianci will be a very formidable opponent.
You know, Ted, this is a primary, but we're hearing Cianci's name a lot from the candidates.
That's right. In some ways, this Democratic primary has become almost a referendum about Buddy Cianci and which of the two Democrats, Solomon and Elorza, is best positioned to take him on in November. Solomon, he says he has the experience and the campaign team necessary to defeat Cianci, but Elorza says that his strength in the city's growing Latino community would make him the best one to beat Cianci. Apart from that, they're both talking a lot about the city's high taxes, the bad roads, even though they're both big supporters of outgoing Mayor Angel Taveras, because they're trying to tap into the frustration many voters in Providence feel.
Ted, he waited till the last second, Buddy Cianci, in June to announce that he was running, and then he's kind of kept a low profile. When does he start ramping up his campaign?
Tomorrow, I expect. We already know Buddy Cianci planning a press conference tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. to lay out his campaign team and give his vision for the city. He's also planning, we've learned, to start airing TV and radio ads in the mayor's race almost immediately. And, you know, as well known as Cianci is to all of us, he really can't take this race for granted. He's 73. He hasn't been on a ballot since 1998, and there are voters who may not know too much about him or just won't consider him because of his convictions for corruption. So he's got a real race on his hands, and he's going to have to campaign hard.
All right, Ted Nisi, thank you very much. Ted's going to be busy all night long here in the Tech Center.